So you want to buy a home in 2022, and the market has been going crazy. So is there anything special you need to do to make sure you have success? Hi everyone, Avin here, your agent guide, and in today's video, I'm going to go over the steps you need to take, the things you need to do in order to have a successful purchase transaction in the real estate market in 2022. And stay tuned to the end if you feel like the market has just gotten so expensive, you're going to have to rent for the rest of your life. So you want to buy a home in 2022. What's going to be different versus any other year? Well, right now, it is more important than ever to make sure that you have your budget dialed in and well defined. You need to know what your budget's going to be for your mortgage payment and PMI, private mortgage insurance, if you're going to need it. You're going to need to know what roughly you're going to have to pay for taxes, for homeowners insurance. Have a pretty good idea of what your flexibility is for your utilities. And then, if you're the DIY type, what kind of extra reserves are you going to need for any maybe maintenance or improvements you might want to do on the new home? 2, the next thing you want to make sure you have really dialed in this year, and it's more important than ever, is your must-haves and your no ways. The reason for that is, right now, with the way the market is, you might need to make some concessions where, if the market were slanted in your favor, you may not have to make those concessions. So really nail down, these are the things that we absolutely have to have, and these are the things that no matter what, we won't buy the home. And then, of course, the nice to haves in between. And the things you're going to want to nail down are what you can afford, what the price is, and the location. From there, it's going to be things like, do you want a garage? Do you not want a garage? Do you want a yard? How big of a yard? What school district? How many rooms? How many bathrooms? Map all these things out, rank them on a scale of 1 to 10, identify the things that, this one maybe isn't so important that we wouldn't purchase a house if it wasn't exactly what we wanted. The third and probably most important thing to be doing right now in 2022 is be patient. You've got your budget mapped out, you know what you're looking for. Don't rush to buy. We're beginning to see more listings coming to market, which means you're going to be getting more options. You'll be able to make a more informed decision and not feel as much pressure to make an offer immediately when you see a house that you kind of like. And the reason for that is also not just more listings, but the listings that are out there are getting a little bit less attention. So even though it is still a seller's market, a lot of sellers are beginning to feel like they have to start making some concessions, or at least not price their home as high as they would have been able to if the market were still racing at the way that it has been for the last 2 years. And then lastly, you have to remember, yes, the market is slowing down, and yes, it is becoming more reasonable for buyers. But that doesn't mean that we're out of the seller's market yet. There's still quite a bit of pent-up demand, and we're not getting an onslaught of new listings. They're just starting to creep up. All right, so you've made it to the end. What's the extra bonus tip if you're feeling like maybe you're just going to have to rent for the rest of your life? Well, the bonus is a reminder of down payment assistance programs. There are a ton of programs in almost every single state to help you out if you need assistance for the down payment or closing costs, or in some cases, like here in Washington, even more generous interest rate programs. So definitely take a look at this video that I already shot talking about down payment assistance programs and then how to find what's available for you in your state. And of course, as always, make sure when you're buying you have the right partners on your team. In most cases, buyer's representation, having your own agent to represent you as a buyer, is usually not going to cost you anything. And have the right mortgage lender on your team as well. A lot of mortgage companies are getting really creative with the higher interest rates just because it went so fast. And so, with the right loan officer, mortgage originator on your team, you'll be able to see some of those more creative programs, things that'll help make the home more affordable for you. All right, well, if you like this video, of course, please hit like and subscribe, and stay tuned for this video over here where I talk about how to hire a real estate agent as a buyer. As always, have a great day, and thank you for watching.